Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. The market is crashing hard, people are panicking, and you're probably trying to decide what should you do. Should you buy? Should you sell? Is this a time to be selling your crypto? Guys, I'm going to try and help you, guide you through your journey, and hopefully we can get some answers here, break down what I see in these charts. And yeah, if it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm going to show you the charts that I showed you before. We're going to take a look at this one here. I've got the Fibonacci still in its place from the last video. We're going to switch it over to the weekly so we can take a look at the stochastic RSI. And what have I got over here? I want to show you a window of opportunity should prices fall lower. Before I go any further, I need to let you know, I am not a financial advisor. These are my own personal opinions on the market. So please do your further research before you invest your money. Guys, pay attention. Did you see my last video? If you are new, look, there's a lot of there's a lot of viewers that watch my channel on a daily and you still haven't subscribed yet. So click the subscribe. You're not going to want to miss it. These are the things that you want to be updated on straight away so you know what to do, where you're prepared, when to take profits and when to sell or whatnot. This one here, look, where it says this is serious. You should be watching this video. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure you right click it, open it in a new tab, and then once this is finished, jump over to the tab and check it out, because everything that's happening right now in the market, I said it would happen in this video. Let's talk about this market. I want to start off with this. The crypto fear and greed index. We are in extreme fear again. And who knows? How long is this going to last? Well, when I show you the charts, you'll soon understand how long it can last. Last month, it lasted up to a month. Over a month. And what it basically means is the market right now, the sentiment of the market, the people in the space, you, me, him, her, everybody's in extreme fear. And they're panicking that, because you're seeing your portfolio drop. People are losing thousands of pounds, hundreds of pounds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands if you have a profile like mine, millions, just saying. So, we need to focus here and really look at the long-term perspective. And I think what we need is patience. Ask yourself this: are you in crypto for a quick buck? Because if you are, then, this isn't the game for you, because in order to reap those rewards, in order to get those big gains, you want to be buying crypto in extreme fear. And I've been telling you guys this for a long time, who watches my channel, that this is the time to be seriously buying. And when do you sell? You sell when it's in extreme greed. Right now, people are fearful. Prices are collapsing. I'm seeing seriously cheap prices across the entire board. So, it's a good time now to be buying coins cheap. Let me just quickly grab up CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. I just want to see how down we are over the week. So if we take this to the week, coins are down 30%. You got Radix down 33%. You got BitTorrent down 32%. You got Ecomi dropped 31% over the week. Look at this, Harmony down 26%. So, I look at this and I see a window of buying opportunity for us when when it comes to accumulating, stacking up more and things like that. And it's funny because you always get people wonder, say, I wish I could have bought that more. I wish I could have bought it when it was this price. Well, guys, we're seeing some serious prices right now. Let's dive into this chart here. So I've got the Fibonacci retracement drawn up. Not changed at all since my last video. And I said to you in the last one, where will we see Bitcoin go to if it is to fall lower? And I think at the worst, Bitcoin's price could come back down to this level here if it does. Time's going to tell. And this is the $33,000 level. At the worst, I think it could go to 33,000. What happens if it breaks it? Well, if it breaks it, I'm looking at the next Fibonacci level below, which is this one here. What number does it, let me see what number it is. It's the 0.38. Okay, 0.38. And this would set Bitcoin's price if it was to fall down to here. I don't know, guys. But if it did, you're looking at a $21,000 price for Bitcoin. I can't promise you it's going to go there. I can't say for definite it's going to go there. I think we've got good support here. And when you look in the past as to where the price has been in the past, you can see we've had some sort of good support here. Let me just draw a few lines. So, some around here we had Wix, but then we had price action held at this point here. You can also say this part here as well if you want. I mean, if you wanted to extend it down, at the worst case, maybe down here is maybe better support. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to grab this yellow line here. Is this a yellow line? Nope, not let me do it. Let me draw a new yellow line. At the worst case, maybe here. You know, that's the window of area where Bitcoin may fall to. We're talking 33,000 to 29,000. Only because I'm seeing support here. Now, there's probably more confluence down here. So, you know, maybe this could be an area of support as well. You know, and then obviously you got this place here as well. You can probably bring a circle here, here, here. So, you know, that's the sort of area that I'm looking for, but I can't see it being any worse than that. So let's just take a look at this on the weekly time frame. There's a lot I want to discuss. There's a lot I want to show, and I want to try and do it quickly because I don't want to be on this too long. I'm going to take off this stochastic RSI because I want to keep it clean and simple. Just show you what I see. So that's that. Take a look down here. The stochastic... I'm saying taking off the stochastic RSI. I meant taking off the Fibonacci retracement. I want to bring up the stochastic RSI. Why? Because in the last video I showed you that on the weekly there was momentum, and it showed that the momentum was going up. Well, if you take a look now, it looks like there's a cross, which means we could very well see it come back down if if we don't pick up some buy power. And if you take a look back in the past, when we had the last big drop from May, right here all the way down to here. Let me take off some of these lines. These lines here was that window of opportunity as to where the crash could fall to. I'm just going to take off this line to make it a bit more clear. I'll keep the bottom one in. Let's get rid of this as well. Just this area here, I want to focus your attention on this area here, because when the stochastic RSI is down here, we are in oversold territory, which means, you know, Bitcoin is oversold. And how long was it oversold for when it went down there before? Let's just take a look. So I want to extend the time. So when we finally broke down here, from here to about here, when we broke back out, we was down here for 147 days. 147. That's a lot of days to be down there, and you can see it tallies up with this area here, all this price action here when we had the crash back in May. All right, so we could be facing a similar thing. If it's 147 days, how many days have we done so far? You know, just want to put it on your radar here. From here, the crash, we've already done 77 days that we've been down here for. 77. So, you know, we could still be down here for another 70 days. What is that? Just over 2 months, 2.5 months, which then puts it at February, March, April. I don't know. I'm just, I'm trying to open your eyes to different possibilities as to what could happen. How long could we be down there for? How long was we down there for before? Let's just take a look before we saw a massive rise up. So we had, there's not really big significance. Well, the next place that I would probably call it then is maybe here. Could you class this down there for a period of time? Let's just use this area here for an example. How long were we down here for in the stochastic RSI oversold area? All here. This is the area I want to look at. We was down there for, so since the break here right until here, or here, darling. We was down there for 105 days. Because I just want to give you like an estimated time as to how long we could be down in this area for. If it's 105, we still got another 30 days-ish, you know. So anyway, from 105 to 147 days is how long we've been down there for. What happened in that time period? Well, this is a good example, actually. I like this. Why? Because it shows what happened in that time period. So if we take this circle here and drag it along, this was the entire time period here, right? We saw Bitcoin's price collapse again, just like what's happening right now. Let me get the measurement. We saw Bitcoin's price come down to here, all the way down to about here. It dropped 49%, right, in this area. And what happened afterwards? You saw a big retracement for Bitcoin come back up from here all the way back up to here. We saw a retracement. Why didn't it draw it? Let's draw it like this. A big retracement back up. Why am I saying this? Because I've been saying for the longest time, I think we're going to see a big retracement in Bitcoin. How much did it retrace back up? It retraced from here straight back up to about here. That's saying a 95% retracement. Is that right? Let me do that again. Because if that's correct, guys, we could seriously see a huge retracement back up. It's saying about 95 to 98%. Now, what would that do to Bitcoin's price today if it was to retrace 95% back up? Well, we have to decide, is this the bottom part? Is it hit its low yet? If it hits, let's say this candle here was its lowest. I don't know. Time's going to tell. What is a 95% retracement? I mean, we could very well test all-time highs again. 95% will put it at $64,000. Now, I've been saying that I think I can see Bitcoin retracing back. I see it going up to the 50,000s at least. If it goes to $64,500, technically it would be a lower low than its last all-time high, which means it could roll over and crash back down. That could be a seriously good window of opportunity to be taking profits. So, keep your eye on it. That, we could see a retracement. I think we're going to see one. And as it retraces, we're going to see altcoins shine. I really believe so. Look at this. This is my top to bottom model chart. I was going to say ratio. My top to bottom model chart. And what it does is it shows us the windows of opportunities. Shows you when you should be selling your crypto and when you should be buying. And if you was paying attention to this chart back in 2017, 2018, you would have seen Bitcoin's price peak at this orange line, hit this red line, and you would have been selling right in this gap right here. It's powerful because it happens every single cycle. It gives you this window of opportunity. Let's go back to 2017, 2018. If these lines could extend, to 2013, 2014, if the lines could extend, you would have seen that right here was your window of opportunity to be taking profits. Even still right here, when it peaks, when it hits the red line right up here. So where are we right now today? Well, guys, we're right down here somewhere. And just like there's a window of opportunity for selling, there's a seriously damn good opportunity for buying. And that's right down here. When it breaks this green line, it's always been a good opportunity to buy anywhere between the green and the blue. You see it? Perfect time. 2018's bear cycle at the bottom of capitulation. Right down here back in March when we had that crash. See what I'm saying? Perfect windows of opportunity to be buying. Why am I showing you this? Look at where we are today. We could have, seriously guys, if the price is to come lower, if it's to break this area here, I'm going to take off this yellow line, this yellow circle. If it's to break this green line and it's to come down here, you're going to have a seriously good buying opportunity, and I would not miss it. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't miss it because this could very well be the bottom for Bitcoin as well, which, by the way, it puts it right down here at let me bring it down. It says $19-ish, $20,000. And I'm going to show you another chart that matches up to that, which makes perfect sense, right? But that's going to be a seriously good buying opportunity right here. This top to bottom model chart is powerful. Please do not underestimate it. Where does it say how high Bitcoin can go? Should we see a crazy rise up in the future? When in the future, the red line's right up here somewhere, sitting about $230,000. So all these people that have been calling a $230,000 Bitcoin, it could very well may happen in the future. But right now, let's focus on the reality. And the reality is we're here testing this green line, and we could be coming in for a serious buying opportunity, which also means if this price drops, you do know the altcoins are correlated to the Bitcoin right now, that maybe altcoins is what we're seeing now could be a good buying opportunity. So keep your eye on it, guys. Let's quickly go back to this chart here. I want to show you this. I'm going to close the stochastic RSI. I want to bring up the 50 and the 200 week moving average. I said this to you guys in the past, and I'm going to say it again, just really refresh your memory on this. Every time we break this blue line, we've always seen Bitcoin's price fall down to the red line. And let's just take a look back in history so you can see it. It broke the blue line here on the weekly time frame. You see it, 1 week. And it crashed straight down to the red line. It broke the blue line here, and then eventually it crashed straight down to the blue line, the red line. It's always gone to the red line without fail. This was 2017, 2018's top. Let's go back to 2013, 2014. Look, 2014's top. We had the start of the bear market, bounced. It broke this blue line and it came straight down to the red line. So, guys, it's very clean. It's very plain and simple right here in your face. At some point, whether you like it or not, guys, we're going to be coming down to this red line. Whether there's a retrace first or not, I believe there will be a retracement. I believe that Bitcoin will come and test up again. Maybe it might come and test up to this 47,000. Maybe it might break it, but there will be a retracement. I believe so. And when it does retrace, that's when we could see the altcoins pump. But we will eventually be coming down to this red line, which right about now, the red line is sitting at about, I don't know why it does that every time I do it. It's sitting at about $20,000. Yeah, so that's where I'm looking. It's never really had a massive break of this red line. As you can see, it's always held support of this 200 weekly moving average. You got a little wick here, but it got bought straight back up, bounced off this 200 week. This is a powerful trend line. This moving average is a powerful line. Trend line, moving average, it's a powerful line. Okay, so I'm really watching that, and I believe that we're going to come down in the future. We will be coming down to $20,000, and we will bounce off it. But then saying that, this 200 line is slowly moving up as well. It's slowly moving up. So maybe the prices might be a bit higher. So that was that. Should you be buying or should you be panic selling right now? I'm not selling a damn thing. And I tell you what, if you're a patron of mine, I'm not selling nothing because I'm keeping you calm, focused, and collected. Look, I dropped this post literally today. Look, the fall before the rise. And all I do is I speak to my patrons. I let them stay calm and focused. Let them know what's going on, how I feel about the market. And this is just to keep them focused because that's what you want. Times like this, you don't always just want buy alerts and sell alerts. You want to have a good talk and you want to hear some positiveness in the market, even when prices are falling, to help you decide what you should do with your money. Now, I can't tell anyone what to do with their money, but I can certainly show you what I'm doing, and I'm waiting for that window of opportunity to come, and then watching the rise come, and I'm going to be selling all my crypto high. And if you don't want to miss that, and you want to take the opportunity to buy when these bloody indicators are showing us, now's the time to be buying in extreme fear, guys. Become a Patreon. They see this stuff. And you can see it too. And you can get early access to all this stuff where they're getting, guys, I got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend this one right here, my crypto exclusive VIP partner tier. This will give you all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling. That's what you want, the sell alerts. Because when I click, guys, I'm selling, just get my phone. I'm selling now. You can sell at the same time and we can sit there in happy profits. Okay? You won't be selling in these stupid times now when there's a perfect buying opportunity. That's what I believe. You get access to all of that, staking alerts, and then if you want it, if you can afford it, go for my CEO tier. It gives you my super alerts. It's my next one up. I said Lex. my next tier up. You get access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to everybody in that group way before I do anything. We're discussing it. I'm saying, guys, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should buy this now. I think I'm going to buy this now, guys, because, it could be a good buy. And everyone's like, yeah. And I'm panicking, trying to sell, do what I got to do quickly. And I buy the coin, drop the alert. People in here are buying at the same time. It's great. So, if you want that little bit more, because, you've got big money in here. Big crypto profile users dropping bombs, sharing great projects, making crazy gains. So that being said, is there anything else I want to show you? I'll tell you what, even this here, the rainbow chart, it's like the rainbow chart. You can go on Google and search Bitcoin rainbow. Actually, I'll bring it up so you can see. This is the logarithmic growth curves, and I've drawn it in the rainbow pattern. If anyone wants to find something similar to that, you can grab up the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Right here, the Bitcoin rainbow chart. And it looks just like the one that I've got here. You can make it full screen by clicking this right here. And you can get a good look, sort of full screen. And you can get a good picture of where we are in the market right now. Every time we've been in the dark blue, fantastic time to buy. Every time we've been up in the red, seriously good time to be selling. And this is based on the halving. Every few years, 4 years, Bitcoin's price halves. The supply halves, which means the minting supply, it makes it harder for people to mint as much Bitcoin as they did the last 4 years. So, look at that. Very similar to this one here. It shows me the windows of opportunity when to be buying and selling. I've got up this trend line on the RSI. This is on the weekly time frame, and we're still yet to come up to it and test it. I believe we will. If we break it, be prepared for another all-time high. Time will tell though. But if we don't break it and fall back down, maybe that was the big retrace that I was calling, where Bitcoin could come right up to the 50,000, the 57,000 mark, even the 60,000, and we can see something. So that's what I'm waiting for here to see what happens. And funny enough, this green line, this middle green line, is a powerful, powerful line as well. This green line right now sets, if Bitcoin was to come up to this green line, it would set the price at $67,000. So let's see what Bitcoin can do in the long-term perspective. Guys, it's all about having patience. Please, seriously, ask yourself this. Are you in this for the short term? If you are, then sell your crypto, you know. Sell your crypto. Whether you're selling at a loss or whatever you're selling at, sell it. But if you're like me and you're seriously in this for the long term, I'm talking another 2 years, another 5 years, I'm sitting back for the long term, then it doesn't matter where you're buying right now. Because I tell you what, you're going to look back at these charts and be like, my God, wish I could have bought this at this price. Wish I could have bought that at that price. This for me is a long-term game. It's a long-term hold. I'm not here for the short term. But I tell you what, I'm going to be taking profits in that short term. But I'm just going to be taking profits at the right time. If you was a patron of mine, you know, you saw that sell alert way before, you know, we sold when this candle was, you know, price action was here. Because it broke this line. I said to my patrons, guys, I'm selling now. Selling some of my Bitcoin. Sold it. Price has been falling since. When it comes back up, if it breaks it, I'm dropping another sell alert. And I'm going to be saying, guys, I'm selling the rest of my Bitcoin. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 100K because I'm not chasing that small 10-15% more from the 50s to the 60s or to whatever it is, the extra 20% more. I want to go for those big gains, those big percentages. So I'm going to take my Bitcoin profits and I'm going to stuff it into the altcoins. You best believe, because that's where the magic's going to happen. Before I go, we need to discuss this. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. I've taken all the other coins off because, you know, you can have like Ethereum on there. You can have Tether. You can have all these different coins. I mean, I'll leave Ethereum on there if you like. But my main concern is this one here, the others. That's the one that's exciting me the most. Why? Because every time the Bitcoin dominance has fallen below 35%, because right now the Bitcoin dominance is, let's scroll to the top, Bitcoin is 42.2%. That means Bitcoin has a 42% of dominating. It's dominating the market by 42%. People are still in Bitcoin, but I believe people are going to take their Bitcoin, sell it off. That's where the big drop comes into the bear market for the Bitcoin. And then, because remember, we've got two different types of cycles. We've got the Bitcoin cycle, we've got the altcoin cycle. So when the Bitcoin sells off, they're going to take that money and flood it into the altcoins, the other coins. And that's what you saw here. So you saw Bitcoin's dominance drop down. And as it dropped, look what happened to this, you know, faint grayish line right here. This is all the other coins. Came shooting up. Look at this. Came shooting right up. It even kissed. It kissed the Bitcoin dominance right here in line with it. Kissed it twice. We haven't kissed it once yet, which is making me believe that the Bitcoin dominance is going to fall down. The other altcoins are going to rise up. You know, look how low the Bitcoin dominance went. It went to like 33%. 33%. That's like taking 10% off the Bitcoin dominance right now. Can you imagine if 10% of Bitcoin's money came out and flooded into the altcoins? Do you know how much billions that is? I'm just saying. So keep an eye on that. Matter of fact, let's have a quick look. How much billions is that? If 10% of Bitcoin's money came out, it's, oh my God, you're talking 52 billion to be flooded into the altcoins if 10% come out of Bitcoin. I'm just saying. Pay attention. I'm paying attention. I'm sitting back and I'm waiting. Right now, it looks disgusting. You're looking at your profiles thinking, I just lost another 20 grand. Or I just lost another 2 grand. Or I just lost another 10 quid. Whatever it is, it's horrible right now. I know. But watch what happens in a couple of months. Okay? Let's just see. I'm a long-term holder. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. You know what I'm doing. I'm sitting back and I'm waiting. This is a test. How patient are you? Because I'm patient. Again, become a Patreon, guys. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe now. Become a Patreon. Get these alerts so you're on top. If you want it 10% off for the year, come for me 10%. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.